Switzerland at the end of winter is a land in transition, patches of snow clinging to mountaintops, spring slowly waking up in the valleys, and sunlight that finally feels warm again. And in my last full day in Interlaken, I woke up to good weather forecasts, sun, no rain, and that fresh mountain air that you can only get after days of greyness. It felt like the perfect moment to head up into the Alps, so I set out to explore the car-free village of Mürren, hike down to the peaceful hamlet of Gimmelwald, and maybe, just maybe, squeeze in a side trip to Grindelwald on the way back. This was one of those days where everything just clicked. Come along as I explore mountain trails, panoramic views, and quiet alpine villages that feel frozen in time. Getting to Mürren is a bit of adventure on its own, but in true Swiss fashion, it's smooth, beautiful, and part of the experience. I started with a quick bus from my hotel to Interlaken Ost, then hopped on a train to Lauterbrunnen, which takes around 20 minutes. From there, I took a gondola from Lauterbrunnen to Grindelwald, followed by one of the most scenic train rides I've ever taken, from Grindelwald along the cliff edge to Mürren. As a quick tip, you can buy a combined ticket for the gondola and scenic train ride from Lauterbrunnen to Mürren for around 22 francs. It's worth every cent for the views alone, especially if you sit on the left side of the train going up. You'll see those dramatic views. Mürren is a car-free alpine village perched high above the Lauterbrunnen valley, and it feels like something out of a dream. The snow was still clinging to rooftops and the air was crisp and clean. The views here stretch all the way to the Eiger, Monch and the Jungfrau peaks, and on a clear day is nothing short of breathtaking. Mürren is known for its tranquil vibe, traditional wooden chalets, and being a great base for both hiking in summer and skiing in winter. If you're not in a rush, there's cute cafes and viewpoints all around the village. I popped into a cozy cafe for a quick coffee, and just sat to take in the view for a while.
What are the cars here for?
After warming up, I set out on the trail from Mürren to Gimmelwald, a gentle downhill walk that takes about 45 minutes to an hour. It's not challenging at all, and you don't need any special gear, just good shoes and a love for scenic routes. At first the mountains were out showing off, but as I got further into the trail, the weather shifted. Mist rolled in and suddenly I was walking through a soft, dreamy cloud. With the occasional cow bell echoing through the fog, It felt like I had the whole valley to myself. Then, as I arrived in Gimmelwald, the clouds lifted again and the view was epic. I could see the dramatic cliffs surrounding the village and far below the Lauterbrunnen valley winding through the mountains. Gimmelwald is tiny, really just a cluster of houses, a few guest houses, and one of the most peaceful spots I've ever been. From Gimmelwald I walked a few more minutes to the gondola station, which brought me back to Mürren. From there I took the scenic train and gondola back to Lauterbrunnen. If you've watched my previous video, you know I've done Lauterbrunnen and this trip on 2 different days. But if you're tight on time and want to combine both of these trips into one efficient loop, here's what I'd recommend. Buy a return train ticket from Interlaken to Lauterbrunnen, about 13 francs one way. Purchase a one-way ticket from the gondola train combo to Mürren, about 22 francs. Then hike from Mürren to Gimmelwald, yep, that's free. Take the gondola down from Gimmelwald to Schetzelberg, which is around 7 francs. Walk or take the bus from Schetzelberg to Lauterbrunnen, and then catch the train back to Interlaken. Or if you've got time left in the day, like I did, just keep on going. Doing this, you'll see all the best sights, and it will be the most cost-efficient way to see all of these epic views in one day. With a little daylight left and clear skies still hanging on, I made a spontaneous detour to Grindelwald, one of the most famous alpine towns in Switzerland. Grindelwald is incredibly cute, nestled right at the foot of the Eiger, with classic Swiss chalets, a lively little village centre and a ton of outdoor gear shops. But to be honest, if you're not skiing, and especially at the end of March, it can feel a bit quiet. Many of the summer activities aren't open yet, and the Grindelwald Fierce cable car was weather dependent and partially closed. And also a lot of the activities around Grindelwald Fierce you'll probably enjoy more in the summer times. Instead, I kept it simple. I strolled through the village, admired the mountains, and finished the day the best way possible, with a bubbling pot of Swiss cheese fondue. Enjoyed with a view of the peaks. It was rich, delicious, and the perfect final meal for my time in the Bernese Alps.
That's like pizza.
This was the perfect final day in the mountains. I didn't climb to the summit, chase a packed itinerary. I just moved slowly, took in the views, and let the day unfold naturally. From the peaceful car village of Mürren to the storybook charm of Gimmelwald and the dramatic alpine backdrop of Grindelwald, this was one of those days that reminds you why you travel. Not to see everything, but to feel something quiet, real, and unforgettable. And maybe that's the magic of Switzerland in March. The crowds are gone, the snow is melting, but the heart of the Alps, it's still beating strong. Thanks for tagging along on this journey. If this video inspired you or brought a bit of the mountain calm to your day, consider giving it a like, drop a comment, I'd love to hear your thoughts, and subscribe if you haven't already. Next up, I head to Geneva as the final chapter of the trip unfolds. Until then, thank you for watching and keep exploring.